Good evening, folks, and welcome to the Jasper File. This week, Danny Shelton steps down as the president of the Three Angels Broadcasting Network. Good evening, folks, and welcome back to the Jasper File. I am your host, Jasper Wilkes, and today we will be discussing Danny Shelton and his recent announcements. But first, I did want to point out the bolo tie that I'm wearing today. It is a festive bolo tie, and it is a snowman that has been converted into a scarecrow. Snowman at Christmas time and scarecrow during the fall time. And here at the studio, the leaves are turning. It's early November, and it's just beautiful, beautiful weather outside. And unfortunately, this beautiful weather has been tainted. It's tainted weather. And the weather has been tainted because Danny Shelton has stepped down as president of 3ABN. That is Three Angels Broadcasting Network.
Hi, I'd like to just take a moment of your time in between Sabbath School panel taping here to say thank you for your love and your prayers and financial support of Three Angels Broadcasting Network. It's hard to believe that we're almost to the end of another year.
Now, one of the things I love about Danny Shelton is the class that man had. Now, I have never seen another man wear a turtleneck with a suit jacket quite as well as Danny Shelton has. Here you can see Danny Shelton wearing the turtleneck, his signature outfit. No man has ever worn the turtleneck better than Danny Shelton. Here you can see him giving an interview. He's a ladies' man. All right, there isn't any other way to put it.
All right. Okay, Sheena, a little bit about yourself. Where are you from? Let's see, you're from Alabama, right?
No, Northampton, England.
All she has to do is speak for a few minutes and you can tell you're from...
Now, another area that Danny Shelton excels is basketball.
I'm going to challenge Charles Barkley to something that he's good at. I've seen people...
Oh, what's that? Oh, that's your cousin there, Terry, in the background? So you can actually see that's Terry's cousin there in the background there. Looks like he's all outfitted there for studio work. Is that correct, Terry? Okay, yeah, he works in the studio there. That makes sense.
And the worst part is I'm white and I can't jump. But other than being an old man, I still have a feeling, I still play full court basketball with the young folks. I have a feeling I can beat you. Okay, now, to be a good ball player, I got to turn my hat back around, right? Here we go. Woo! We like that a lot.
Danny Shelton, he is a basketball whiz.
The president of NAPS decided to honor him with a plaque for all, not just for all the work that he's done for people of color all around the world, but because he has a nice jump when it comes to basketball. So, I have the wonderful honor of presenting this plaque to the honorary African-American man, Danny Shelton. Because of the change in time, we are upgrading you from honorary Negro man.
They upgraded me.
Now, for those of you that may not know, this is actually one of the highest honors a member of the broadcast journalism industry can receive. Last of all, let's just roll a few additional clips of Danny Shelton and some of his finest moments.
I want to spend my life mending broken people. I want to spend...
He has asked me to invite you to Alabama so you can come and experience what we call Spare the Hog collard greens. And that's part of one of the healthy alternatives.
Is this something we African Americans eat a lot?
That's right, that's right.
I'm all for it. I'm all for it. Please join me. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. for one. We stand for right.
What's that, Terry? Oh, that's another cousin of yours. Boy, we are just getting introduced to the entire family today, aren't we? Let's just go ahead and play the clip of Danny Shelton's announcement.
My life is 3ABN. It always will be. So I'm not resigning unless anybody say, Danny's quitting, Danny's resigning. I couldn't. I just gave them a big talk about never quitting, right?
That's right. Don't quit.
Never give up.
Now I know what you all are thinking. Jasper, now is your time. And I've given it a lot of thought. And yes, I believe that it is my time to take over as president of 3ABN. So as of today, I am formally announcing my candidacy as Danny Shelton's replacement. As president of 3ABN, you can be rest assured that I will bring the finest quality broadcast journalism that Jasper Wilkes has to offer. And I'm going to be taking Terry, I'm going to be taking the TV equipment, I'm going to be broadcasting an NTSC 720 by 480 interlaced video, and we're going to take it back to the good old day. What? He already announced his successor. Well, why didn't you tell me that 2 weeks ago? I've been planning this candidacy announcement for 2 weeks and you knew about it. Terry, don't you getting smart with me now. You're the one who didn't tell me that he had already announced the successor. I think you're being dramatic. Don't forget who writes your paycheck. Well, who is it? Terry's just informed me that apparently Danny Shelton has already announced his successor. I've been planning this announcement for 2 weeks. Well, yes, let's roll the tape. Roll the tape.
So, but what I want to do is our board has asked Greg if he would take over the responsibilities of the day-to-day 3ABN and become the president of 3ABN, and I can go back.
Now who is this little fella? Are you sure this fella is qualified to lead?
I love you guys. I had a tremendous amount of respect, and they've told me I have to stay around and help, and not that I'm that much help, but to make
He's a lot of help, and he's a lot of fun to be around as well, and he's a great encouragement. So yeah, we're so thankful you're not retiring and leaving, and this is not it. Yeah, for sure. I want to just say a few words.
I bet you this young little whippersnapper doesn't understand the difference between time code and frame rate. I tell you who would know the difference between time code and frame rate, and that's me.
Years ago, I was a young man, and my mom and dad, we couldn't afford it, so we got a used big dish, 10-foot dish. I helped my dad with the post hole digger. We dug the hole, put the 10-foot dish in. We were so excited because we're in rural West Virginia, down in a holler.
What's his experience? What are his credentials, Terry?
In our own living room. We saw the projects such as 3ABN Russia.
That's it?
And my sister
He doesn't have a core foundation in broadcast journalism from at least a technical college? Can he don the turtleneck as good as Danny Shelton? Well, I can just tell. Look at him. Well, tell him I'm going to send him some DV tapes. Well, there you have it, folks. The new president of 3ABN. Now, I was hoping to end today's episode on a bit of a more happy note, you know, announcing my candidacy and whatnot, but it is what it is, folks, and we're gonna let this play out, but just be warned, this could be the end of 3ABN as we know it.